Hi, um, I am making this video today because God has put it on my heart. If you don't want to hear about God, then this is your time to leave. First off, I'm not a prophet. I'm not a pastor, preacher, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just a mortal human being. Well, a mortal female that seeks the truth. Just like everybody else that seeks the truth and wants to be happy, and go to a great place once I leave this earth. And so I seek out knowledge and I love the true God of the universe, of all universes, of this reality, this timeline, dimension, and every timeline, dimension, and reality. The one true God. We have been lied to. Deception is so deep. The deception is so deep. I'm talking about this deception goes back far, farther, way, way farther, like to the beginning. To the beginning, I'm talking about Adam and Eve deception. I'm talking about Adam and Eve deception. I'm talking about Moses deception. I'm talking about the deception is so deep. The truth that I have recently learned is mind blowing. But we're not going to talk about all of that today. Today I want to talk about God's a little bit. I want to talk about God's will, and how you can overcome things and be closer to God, and hopefully go to a great place once this our terrestrial body leaves and we're just celestial beings. So I have some notes and things that I have written down. But I am so mad. I'm very angry. You can't tell right now, but I'm very angry of the stuff that I have learned and how far the deception goes, how we have been lied to. Our parents have been lied to. Grandparents have been lied to. Great-grandparents have been lied to. All those generations of people who have passed on or whatever without ever really fully knowing the truth about this life and who we are, without fully knowing the possibilities and the potential and what we all are truly capable of. It's just so sad and so heartbreaking. And it just pains me to hear people say, especially with dealing with love, that love is not enough. Like, that love is not enough to sustain relationships and friendships. And when without love, there is nothing. God is love, power, and wisdom. The very atoms that create your body, that create all matter, was made with love, from love, by love. God is in all things that are mortal, all of the plants, you know, different animals and species. Now, mind you, you have these entities and beings who from different realms, dimensions, timelines that create things, and then they have them here with us. So sometimes you're not necessarily talking to a mortal. We're not dealing with mortals. We're not dealing with the same mortals that has the free will and the soul that we have in them. But all things that are created in every universe, in every timeline, in every dimension, in every realm, has God in them. That's the only way possible, whether it came from a mortal being or a alien being, a hybrid, or whatever you want to call it. There is a true God of the universe. And this being is like pure divine love. Like, I know this might seem hard for you guys to comprehend, some of you to comprehend, because a lot of people don't even know what that is. Like, a lot of people, it's more than just, the divine love is more than just love that we can feel, like love that between a man and a woman. Yes, you know, when it's true, when it's genuine, is real. It's like the best thing someone can experience on this earth. And when you realize that materialistic things in this world, all of that stuff, it means nothing. Especially if you don't have love in you, you can't enjoy any of it. You will not be happy with any of it. You will have all of these things, however you accumulated them, and still be miserable, still be lacking, still be looking for something on the inside, because you're weighted down with all of the negativity, all of the low vibrational frequencies and the energies of everything that's not love from these entities. And I don't even want to, I mean, from Satan, demons, whatever you want to call them. You understand? This is so deep. Like, what I want to say is, I hope this helps somebody. I hope this reaches whoever needs this. And let me tell you something. Do your own research. You know, we have fall too many times, become victim of blind leading the blind. People just telling us anything. But the things that I'm telling you is things that I know to be true. I'm talking about, I know to be true without a doubt in my mind. I know these things to be true because I live this life every single day. From when I was a child, I desired to want to automatically, when I leave this place, to go to the best possible place I can once this flesh passes away. And so that's been my goal my entire life. So well, you know, I'm not going to say my entire life, but most of my teenage years up into my adulthood or whatever, I've tried to live a righteous life. And don't beat yourself up over it, because we all fall short. But we don't fall short, do we? Because we all have access and the power to change. We all, especially if you are mortal and God is in you, you are a mortal being. You have the power to be rejoined with divine love once we leave this earth. And not even just once we leave this realm, this dimension, this place we call earth, this place we call home for now. But you can enjoy that divine love while you're here, and be happy and fulfilled while you're here. That way you will not have a doubt in your mind that you're not going to somewhere that's great and that's paradise, you know, once you leave here, once your celestial body comes out of this terrestrial body. A lot of people struggle with that. They don't believe and none of this stuff, because, and there's a reason for this. And let me tell you something. One thing that I believe that the entirety of humanity was placed under some type of spell, some type of magical spell. And the price of that spell, for it to continue for all these generations and generations, is the sacrifice of innocent blood. It's the shedding of innocent blood. And I don't care what nobody else say. I mean, if you think about it, it just makes logical sense how such a great number of people could be deceived and blind and not know, like themselves enough to know, like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Something is not right here, and I feel like, first of all, God's will is for you to overcome all of the negative low vibrational activity that weighs you down, that weighs your heart down, because you can't ascend. You cannot do anything with a heavy heart. And what I mean by that, meaning holding on to all type of trauma, unforgiveness, those wounds that we have. Yeah, those wounds that we just let fester when someone does something to us that we don't like. Or from you growing up in your childhood and you not having a great example of what love truly is, and you hold that inside of you, and you harbor it inside of you from any type of trauma, any type of hurt, pain, anybody or anything could have caused you in your past. And unforgiveness is a big one. You have to forgive. You have to forgive in order to ascend, honestly. And if you look at all of these different civilizations and stuff, they talk about the heart, and especially like even the Egyptians, and they were a pretty bad civilization, you know what I'm saying? But they knew that your heart needed to be as light as a feather. And how can your heart be as light as a feather? Obviously, it's not physically, because we have weight on us. You understand? So it has to be a spiritual light as a feather. But this is the same message that basically Jesus was trying to teach us, to let go of all the negativity or whatever. We all have made mistakes in our life, but we don't allow those mistakes to become who you are. Don't allow those mistakes to consume you, and for your heart to just become heavy, and for you to just pile on more and more and more. You understand? Like, we all can. You make a mistake, you know it was wrong, go and sin no more. Don't do it no more. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it anymore. The more you keep doing low vibrational negative activity, the heavier your heart comes. And then you start till it's black, and you just hate everybody, you hate everything, and you understand, which I get. Like, it's a sense of, I'm really not too much of a people person, but I am a people person because I love hard. If I know you, and if you know me, and I have ever been a part of your life, you know that I love so hard. I'm talking about with everything in me. You understand? And I had to get out of that. I had to learn how to go and just give all of that love that I was giving to other people, to myself, and to God, and whoever comes in my life that's supposed to be in my life, to give that love to them, because I have cleansed myself from all of the negative low vibrational frequencies and keeping negative energy inside of my body. I no longer have negative thoughts about anybody who has done me wrong in my life, no matter what it was. And trust me, I have been through some terrible, terrible, horrible, my God, vile, vicious diabolical things and situations, and have encountered the most ruthless, demonic, satanic, whatever you want to call them, low vibration, people, and have forgiven them. But that don't mean I have to be around them, You can love people from a distance, and I choose love. I choose divine love. I want to ascend. I want to be a light, and I want to help other people as well. But I do also know that I cannot help everybody, and I have to work out my own salvation. You understand? And I have to figure this thing out on my own, as we all do. And I'm just here doing that. All right. So with that being said, like I was saying, God's will is for us to overcome all the negative low vibrational activity, the trauma, hurt, all of those negative low vibrational emotions and stuff, pain. It's okay for you to feel it, but don't ever get stuck there. You always want to stay in flow. You always want to be in a flow state of movement, of fluidity. Okay? You don't want a stagnant energy inside of your body, including like massive amounts of fat, weight, all of that type of stuff. You keep it moving, even if it's like little movements or whatever. Always be in a constant flow state. Even with, I don't care who it is that hurt you, let it go. You understand? Let it flow. Feel that emotion for that moment or whatever, and let it pass through you. Don't ever let anything overcome you, overpower you, take over your mind to where you are, boom, just like, what do you want to call it? You are like lashing out. You want to do brash things, especially if you have divine love in you. Always stop and think, and always try to not put yourself in other people's shoes, but have a little bit of empathy for other people, because this world is a hectic place. This world it can be a dark place for some people, and some people have had really bad lives, and some people don't know how to get themselves up out of there. And so just because you know how to do it, have leniency, have mercy on other people the same way that you would want mercy shown to you. You understand? Like, it's deep, all right? And because when you have that energy, that stagnant energy stuck inside of your body, it leaves you stuck in lower frequencies, lower planes of existence, lower timelines, realms, dimensions. You notice, like, if when people think, they say whatever you think about that you don't want to happen, it ends up happening because you're constantly thinking about it, because it is lowering your vibration. Versus when you're in a high vibration, you're always gonna like basically think about happy things happening to you, everything that you want, and that's the vibration that you want to hold and keep. But when you're in a lower vibration, you're always thinking about things that you don't want instead of the things that you do. And so that's why you end up attracting the things that you don't want instead of the things that you do, because of the vibrational frequency that you're holding. You're holding that low vibrational frequency instead of operating in a higher frequency of the things that, not, you're really not supposed to want nothing up in this world, because, but of the things, maybe, so of achievements, I shall say, instead of things that you want, things to achieve or things to accomplish in this life, and the person that you want to be. How can you improve yourself daily, on a daily? Don't give your energy away to other people by centering your thoughts around them and what they're doing, their lifestyle. If they're eating something that you don't like, you're not eating it, so don't worry about it. If they're wearing something that you don't like, you're not wearing it, so don't worry about it. If their hair's a certain way or whatever, you don't like that, okay, cool. Don't get stuck in that and start to go around and talk about them to other people, like, spread gossip. That's low vibrational activity. Like, when you are a divine being, you're way above all of that type of stuff. You speak positivity, you speak life into people. If somebody is around you being high vibrational and ascending, is learning to, you have to love yourself first. And first of all, you have to have a positive self-concept about yourself, because how do you speak to yourself? When you make a mistake or whatever, oh, okay, this is a learning experience. So if someone else is around you, you will know how to address that situation. If they start to speak negative about themselves around you, you're going to be like, you know what? No, don't say that to yourself. People make mistakes every day. Don't beat yourself up over it. You are not dumb. You are not stupid. Things happen. All right, just do better. Do better. When you know better, you do better. You are beautiful. Speak life into people. Don't kill them with your words by speaking negative. Oh, you so fat. Oh, you look so ugly. Oh my God. Obviously, people look at themselves in the mirror and they know who they are. And none of us are supposed to be like obsessed with ourselves to the point where, oh, we're just, everything is 100% perfect on us. Case in point, this is why they have this cosmetic surgery and all of this type of stuff, because people feel like their flaws are so bad to the point where they want to change them and just be this perfect person, where you're not supposed to be perfect, be this perfect person. You're supposed to be perfectly imperfect, because it gets to a point where, um, that's what happened to, what do you want to call it? Satan. He saw himself as this most beautiful being and he was above everyone else, and he had no regard that something created him and that was a higher power, and that power had the power to, listen, we can't have you over here with us because you want to be the boss and I'm the boss, and so you're going to keep trying to attack me, you're going to keep trying to cause me harm, so and harm my creation. So I have to, well, you're basic, I'm not going to do nothing because I love you. I'm going to allow you to do it to yourself. And so this is what happens with people. People think that, oh, God doesn't love me if this happens or whatever. No, you bring demise, damnation, any type of persecution, ridicule, any type of negative things that happen to you, you basically bring it up on yourself. Any type of positivity that happens in your life, you basically bring it on yourself by what do you think about on a daily basis? You understand? Your thoughts, your mind, your heart posture. What do you harbor inside of you? That's what you attract to you. You understand? If you constantly thinking about, oh, somebody's going to come and cause you harm, they're going to do it. I'm just going to be real. If you think that man's going to cheat on you, he's going to do it. If you think the woman's going to cheat on you, it's going to happen. I don't care. Everybody is not you. So when you figure this thing out, you can't expect for other people to have figured it out. Have it all figured out as well. And you can't expect for other people to have overcome and the things that you have overcame. Their mind might not be as strong as yours right then and there. You understand? They might need a little bit more time to work out their salvation. They might need a little bit more time to get their research together, to get their mind, their heart, and their body to be in alignment with each other, for their eye to be single. For, you understand? People need a little bit more time. And just be lenient with people. Have mercy on people. The same way you would want mercy shown to you. And the same way you would want to be forgiven, forgive. Honestly. Because we all make mistakes. And some people truly don't know. And some people are not mortal. Like I'm telling you, like some of these beings are not mortal. Come on now, let's be honest. Like, if a mortal person, you've been a mortal being without ever being tampered with, without ever having been exposed to negative low vibrational frequencies or whatever, what do you have inside of you? You have this love. You have this genuine desire to want to care for something or someone other than yourself, to give, to do, to be of service to. You understand what I'm saying? Before the world turned you cold, before the world turned you bitter, you have that inside of you. That is your natural nature as a mortal, because you have God inside of you, which is divine love. Your very atoms is created from this stuff. So for people to say that love is not enough, that is a lie. It is a lie. It is a trick of the enemy. You understand? That wants you to seek other things, that wants you to seek more. You cannot have loyalty without love. There is no loyalty. If you do not love that person, how can you be loyal to something that you do not love? And that's a big one in the community, that people be like, I would rather have loyalty versus love. If a person is cheating on you or whatever, that's not love. If a person is if it's loyal to you, right, but they talk about you like a dog or whatever, treat you like trash or whatever, but they not cheating on you. That's not love, boo. That's not love. Please tell me that's not love. So you telling me you want loyalty over love? What? Make it make sense. It's not making no sense at all. All right. Okay. All right. So to know yourself is to know God, and to always operate in a space where the eye is single, like I said, and the heart and the mind, the body are in agreement with each other, and elevate, raise your vibration, raise your consciousness. You understand? Not only you, but all of creation through this. Everything that can be redeemed will be redeemed, and everything that cannot will not. It will be disposed of. It will go to where it's supposed to go, where that energy is abundant. That's where it's, I mean that's basically what's gonna happen. You understand? And so remove yourself. Like if you're having problems with like self-control and temptation and things of that nature, from, like I was saying earlier, like go and sin no more, and you're still hanging around the same people who just do those things, remove yourself from those people and situations. Get out of there. You understand? If somebody coming to you, I'm trying to have sex with you or whatever, get out of there. Literally run. I don't care. Like, whatever you got to do, get away from whatever it is, whether it's weed, alcohol, whatever it is, cigarettes, anything, pornography. Don't go near it. Don't go near it. Don't be around people who do it. Don't do that. No, no. When you start to vibrate higher and get, when you, at first of all, once you cleanse yourself of all of the negativity that's inside of your heart and your light, you're just a love, your divine love, and your authentic self, you know, and you're operating from that higher frequency. That's when you can unlock the different levels of so much more, including healing. Not only healing yourself, but healing other people as well. When your heart is as light as a feather, when you're not weighed down with negativity, and your brain is not cluttered with so much negative thoughts and all of this type of stuff, you unlock powers. Okay? You unlock powers because you are a divine being. If you're mortal, you understand, if you're mortal, you have powers that you can unlock, and healing is one of them. And you can literally heal yourself. You literally can speak life over yourself and wave your hands over your body, whatever part of your body that needs healing, and speak, I claim healing, restoration, and regeneration. And watch what happens. Do it as many times and believe it, and know in your heart that it's working, and watch what happens to you. Watch what happens, especially if you don't have no low vibrational energy inside of you. It will happen like that with the quickness. Do you understand me? And guess what? Even if it doesn't happen immediately, it's happening. You just can't see it. So continue to think that. Continue to rub it. Like, you know, do it a couple of times and then go about your day or whatever. And then, you know, do it some more. Just continue to have that constant healing, restoration, and regeneration in your mind. And watch what happens to you. This is what they don't want to tell you, that you can literally heal your body, your mind, your soul, and you can heal others when you do not have those low vibrational thoughts, negativity inside of you, when you're not thinking negative about other people, when you are demonstrating and walking in divine love and light, when you are in alignment with the true creator of the universe. Okay? Hold on. Yeah, I know what I was saying though. And another thing, you know, take captive your thoughts. What does that mean? Take captive your thoughts. As soon as you get a negative thought, how do you keep yourself from being in a low vibrational state. As soon as you get a negative thought in your head, immediately note it. Okay, like what's going on here? Is this coming from me? Where's this coming from? What place is it coming from? If you suspect it to be from a low vibrational entity other than yourself, some stuff you would never think about it, get it up out of there. Rebuke it, pray, tell God, say, God, this is not me. Remove this negativity from my mind. And immediately change your thought process to something positive. Especially if you're thinking something negative about somebody that's around you, just change the thought. Okay, so say for instance, you're with your friend and you're like, oh my God, she is so ill or whatever, or it can change that to something that you like about her immediately. Say for instance, say, oh, I really like her shoes. Her shoes are really cute. Or, oh, you know what? Her smile is really beautiful. Just change it to something positive that you like about that person. Or think about something that you really like that has nothing to do with them. Immediately. And that's how you take captive your thoughts. That's how you keep your mind from going into a downward spiral of negativity. Ooh. Okay. Next thing is responding versus reacting. So, well, if you're able to take captive your thoughts, then you're able to control how you react versus how you respond. You always want to respond versus a reaction could be, you can have a positive reaction or a negative reaction, but you want to be slow with all reactions. You don't want to be too overly excited for anything. It's okay to be happy, but too much of anything is bad for you, as you know. So you want to have like a good balance between, if you like something or oh my God, thank you, that's very nice. Have joy, express joy, the fruits, of the spirit, because a lot of people don't have that. And you can only have that through love. You can only have those fruits through love. If you do not have no love in you, you don't know what joy is. You don't know what peace is. You don't know what any of that is if you don't have it in you. If you don't have access to love, divine love. You understand? I see people every day who don't have this in them, and they genuinely don't want other people around them to be happy as well or have joy as well. So they'll try to project their negativity off on them. And this could be your coworkers or something, especially like you're in a situation where you just can't get away. You have to be able to do something for yourself so that negativity those frequencies don't come over on you. They bounce and ricochet. You know what you do? You alchemize those frequencies, those negative frequencies, that negative energies that people are trying to throw at you or get you to react to in a negative way. You turn it around. A soft word turns away wrath. So you reverse it with kindness, with gentleness. Someone's yelling at you, you don't yell back. You assert yourself, let your point be known clearly, you understand? But without yelling, screaming, without having to raise your voice, without having to lower your vibrational frequency, because you're already operating at a higher vibrational frequency. You're operating out of divine love. You understand? And authenticity. What? Authenticity, you understand, is they say is above, but I don't know. I'm not sure, because how can you have authenticity without love? You have to love yourself in order to be authentic. Make it make sense. All of this stuff is designed to deceive us, to keep us in a low vibrational frequency, no matter what, no matter how hard you try to dig yourself out. But I'm trying to give y'all truth, the universal truth, the divine truth. I'm talking about from God, the universal God, truth, what is known to be true, what I know to be true. This actually works 100%. Like, kid you not. Okay, I'm back. My food came. I had to go get my food. But yeah. Just I forgot why I left off, so we're going to go on to the next one. And have a sense of knowing. This is where the faith of the size of a mustard seed, it turns into a sense of knowing. So when you operate out of divine love, authenticity, and a high vibration, you know who you are. You know what's going to happen. You know that everything is always working out for you. You know that the money is going to be in your account. That the money that is coming, you don't know where it's coming from, but you know it's coming. You know that you got a brand new car on the way. You know that the house is yours already, baby. You already got it. Everything that you need and you want, God already supplies it. It's a sense of knowing in you, and there's no doubt. You understand me? How good that is? How no matter what situation comes your way, no matter how it's looking like to other people, how they try to be in your ear or whatever. Now, mind you, you've already ascended because you can take captive your thoughts. You understand? You are able to flee from negative frequencies and vibrations that you don't want to be around. And you know how to react and respond respond in a high vibrational manner. And so now you have a sense of knowing that everything is going to be okay, no matter what. No matter, say 10,000 might fall at your left and 10,000 might fall at your right, or whatever it say, but none of them, you won't fall. You're going to stand tall, and you're going to get through it all. You hear me? Come on, somebody. No, I'm serious. But you have a sense of knowing that no matter what, I don't care if you're homeless, boneless, whatever, them bones going to grow back. I don't know about all that. But you know what I'm saying? They could get healed. I don't care. I don't care. Nothing is too much for God. The true God. Come on now. Especially if you have a sense of knowing. Baby, come on. The faith of a size of a mustard seed. People, we must don't have no faith. I mean, well, I ain't going to say we, but a lot of y'all must don't have no kind of faith at all. If that mustard seed ain't turned into a tree and sprouted up, some roots or something. Come on. But, yeah, okay. But I think what else I wanted to cover. And pray, baby, pray. Let me tell you how you pray. You start your prayers out by giving thanks. Giving thanks. You understand? You start your prayer off by worship. Well, I want to say worship, but giving thanks and honor to God. You understand? Thank you for everything, all things, good and the bad, because it all is for your benefit. It all works out for you, and it's all for God's will and purpose. I don't care like how bad it's looking like, how this world looking like. Everything is going to work out. Let me tell you something. The deception has been going on from the beginning, right? This mass deception, this great deception. And guess what? They're about to come with another deception. I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's about to be another deception, another great deception. And I'm giving y'all this information now because I guess I actually was supposed to make this video a couple of days ago, but all kinds of stuff been going on. And so everything was trying to stop me from making this video, but I just kept getting signs and signs to make this video. So it's going to help somebody it's going to help those that need to. Let me tell you something. Don't be deceived by everything that you hear. Know what's the truth. Divine love is the truth. If it's not divine love, ask questions, baby. And if anybody is trying to tell you not to use your mind or don't want you to ask them questions or whatever, it's a form of manipulation. If they just giving you something and expect for you to eat it, manipulation. You understand? You can't ask no questions about it. You don't know nothing about it. Manipulation. Be aware. Divine love. And go within yourself to seek the truth, especially if you don't know. Ask God. Just cry out to God and say, God, help me. Show me. Who are you? What are you? Where are you? I just need something. I just need something. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. You want the truth? He gonna give you the truth. Whatever it is. I promise you. And have a sense of knowing he coming. I'm saying all of this, all of this to help people, and also by you walking in divine love and knowing what divine love is, it's not only helping you, it's helping the entirety of humanity. In every realm, in every timeline, in every dimension, in every world that was created, it's helping them. You understand what I'm saying? You are helping them, because when you have a mind set to where you're not thinking negative about people, you are enjoying being this experience that we are going through. No matter what it looks like, we all know that this is temporary. You understand? You might inspire something in someone else to be like, hey, how can you go through this or whatever and overcome all these things, and you still have a smile on your face. You still happy because you have a sense of knowing that no matter what you go through at any moment in time, you will be okay. You will come out on the at the top of it. You understand what I'm saying? And remember that a kind word turns away wrath. That is very important when you're in a heated situation with somebody who does not have the same knowledge as you, with someone that does not have the same divine love as you. Let me tell you something. Love conquers all. So even in that moment of wrath or vengeance or hatred or whatever this person is exhibiting towards you, you have the power and authority by God, the true God of the universe, to help to stop it in some way, shape, or form, to slow it down, to stop it, or whatever. It depends on how strong that sense of knowing is that you're gonna be okay. You literally can stop it. You get it up out of there. Come on now. I love you. It's okay. I love you. It's okay. What do you need? Do you need anything? Can I help you with something? I understand that you're upset, you're angry, you might feel those emotions, but feel them, allow them to pass through you. Don't allow them to overcome you. Don't allow them to take over you. Listen, we're both adults here. We don't need to be acting like this. We both can figure this out. We both can come to a common ground. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. And this will help you in your entire life, with every relationship you have, with every friendship you have. Trust me, I'm telling you, try. Don't fight fire with fire. What's gonna happen when you fight fire with fire? What you get? More fire. What? Y'all ain't ready for these. The enemy likes to waste time. The enemy likes to waste a lot of time so people don't come to the realization that we have all been deceived. We have been fooled so deep, and the deception is so bad and so horrible. It's just to where some people really not going to be able to get up out of it. Some people really not going to be able to ascend. I'm just sorry. It's just designed like that. And because some people are not even mortal. You understand? Some people don't even have, just because they have God in them, that don't mean that they have a continuous connection with God. You understand what I'm saying? Because every particle that is made in the entire universe is made up of God, from God. It comes from God. But let me tell you something. There are entities and things that can, like, manipulate energy and frequencies and all that, and turn this into that and all of that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to be on your P's and Q's every which way, because you never know how they coming. You never know how they coming, and they about to come. I'm telling you, they coming. But God, ain't with none of that, baby. Who's supposed to be saved will be saved, and you just know that if you're supposed to be saved, you will be saved. You understand? If you're supposed to go to paradise and be in paradise, you gonna do that. If you're supposed to have that here on this earth, you gonna have that. Whatever you're supposed to have, you gonna get. Believe that. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. Yes, what is yours? That's why you don't have to seek out the revenge and all of that type of stuff and try to get even with people, especially if you're operating out of divine love, because guess what? They're going to bring that demise and that damnation up on themselves. Them hot coals going to be reaping up on them heads because they done dug their own hole for them messing with somebody who operating out of divine love. You understand what I'm saying? Because their energy is going to come back to them, because it ain't got nowhere to go over there. It ain't got nowhere to go over here. It don't have nowhere to go over here. It don't have nothing to attach to over here. It's going to go straight back to you. You try it if you want to. It don't have nothing to attach to up in here. I know how to get rid of it. And I want you to know how to get rid of it too. So no negativity can attach itself to you. No low vibration entity can attach itself to you. No energy cipher, whatever it is they want to do, they can't feed off of you. They can't even see you. Don't even know what frequency you're on. You somewhere way beyond, the great beyond. But anyways, pray, and let me tell you something. Pray constantly. When I mean by pray constantly, I'm talking about like this piece of paper right here. If you about to write on this piece of paper, Father, the Most High, the Creator of all, the God of the universe, of every dimension, of every atom, of everything. Thank you. I asked. I said, no, thank you. Thank you. Don't ask. No. When you have a sense of knowing, all you do is thank God for, because it is already done. So thank you for cleansing this piece of paper. Thank you for breaking, binding, and blocking all forms of witchcraft, sorcery, hoodoo, voodoo, black magic, roots, all of it from off this piece of paper, and allow this piece of paper to do what it was meant to do. And you say that over everything. I don't care what it is. Wherever you go, you'll be always be. You know, you understand? Anything you put in your mouth, anything you put on your body, because magic. These people got magic. Well, not people. They ain't even people. Whatever they are, entities and stuff like that. These principalities, entities, they using magic, and they're using powerful magic because they're using the blood of innocent beings. They come from divine love. That price, that's a heavy price. And y'all, they playing with a powerful fire. Woo! Then they try to get dust their energy off on you. But let me tell you something. They try to dust their energy off on you. It ain't got nothing attached to it because you're already operating out of divine love. You don't have no hatred, not even for them. Not even for them. You ain't even got no hatred because you already know thy will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Believe that. But anyways, if it don't align, don't waste your time. I've felt compelled to create this message. And least not, don't judge not, least ye be judged. And this means, but have righteous judgment. You understand? It's okay to judge people, but not judge them like, oh, you nasty, or whatever you do. But if somebody is doing something that is sinister, that is wrong, it's okay for you to speak up. It's okay for you to say something about it. You know, it's okay for you to feel some type of way about it. But it's not okay for you to push something off on them that they don't want, that they didn't ask for. You have to voice your opinion. Let it be known or whatever. How they feel is how they feel. And you walk away. You did your part. You said what you had to say. You was righteous about your judgment because you have authority to do so. Because this person is in the wrong. But if they don't feel like they're in the wrong, you said what you had to say and move on. There's no need for you to go back and forth with nobody to try to say you're right or prove your point. God sees all. God knows all. Justice will be served. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. Send this video to somebody who might need it or, enjoy it as well. And I do have a video coming up because I really want you guys to listen to this document that I found. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, wait till I read this to you. And it's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. But it'll be soon. Because we have been deceived big time. Way, way, way more than y'all think. When y'all hear this. Alright, though. Let me get up out of here. I gotta go to bed later.